Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. Welcome to our live Live Good Opportunity webinar. My name is Ben Glinsky, founder and CEO of Live Good. Looks like I've got all three of my co-founders here with me. We'll let them say hello. We've got our Director of Product Education, Lisa Goodkin.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us.
Director of Field Development, Nader Kazan.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Thursday Zoom.
And our Director of Product Development, Dr. Ryan Goodkin.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you for joining.
Awesome. So as you guys have probably heard, Live Good is officially the fastest growing company in the history of the network marketing industry, as well as the nutritional supplement industry. We've grown to over 2 million members, customers all over the world, and continuing to grow at record numbers that have never been seen before in either of those two industries, and for very good reason. For the last 50 plus years, both of those industries have really been selling, in some cases, high quality products, but for the most part, not amazing products, but all of them for way too much money so that they can pad in profit, money for commissions to affiliates, money for advertisers, influencers, marketing, all that stuff, which just contributes to you paying more for nutritional supplements than you should have to pay. I mean, companies are selling stuff for 99 bucks, 69 bucks, 59 bucks, all over the map. And really, the consumer doesn't want that anymore. First of all, the consumer's gotten smarter. We'll let Nader talk about that here in a second. Buying habits have shifted. People are moving away from expensive, overpriced things. No longer are people believing this idea of expensive means high quality. That doesn't always happen. That's not always the case. And in this case, we're completely changing that narrative, changing the script, changing the game, and showing people that, hey, you can have the highest quality premium nutritional supplements on the planet for just a fraction of the cost. This is our Super Greens product, highest quality, USDA certified organic, only the cleanest, healthiest, purest premium ingredients. And unlike these other brands that are selling low quality stuff for $59.95, this is the highest quality on the market. It costs about twice as much to make as this kind of stuff, and we're selling it for just $19.95 to members of Live Good. Once people see that, they can't unsee it. Nobody's going back to spending 99 bucks, 59 bucks for a lower quality product when they could get the highest quality on the market for just $19.95. And that is why we've been growing as fast as we are. Again, once people see it, they can't unsee it. And it's easy to share, it's easy to spread. And while the network marketing industry is struggling, well, every company out there in the supplement space is struggling, trying to sell a product for 50 bucks, 80 bucks, 100 bucks. It's not working anymore. And that's why we continue to see companies losing volume, losing momentum, distributors losing rank, checks going down, companies eliminating pay plans, going out of business. And at the same time, over 2 million people have made the switch to Live Good, and we continue to absolutely crush records, disrupt two of the biggest industries in the world, and help a lot of people generate some additional income in their spare time from home. In fact, the average company in the network marketing industry, you got 1% usually, maybe 2 or 3% of affiliates in profit every month. At Live Good, we've got over 30% of our affiliates are in profit, making money every single month. And if you factor in how many more are saving money on the highest quality products at the lowest prices every single day, it's about 100% of people making money. And so that's why we launched Live Good. Sick and tired of seeing people lose in the network marketing industry, lose money with low quality products. And now for the first time ever, you can get the best products on the planet at the best prices anywhere. And it's really no surprise that we're growing as fast as we are. So with that, let's go out to our Director of what's your title, Nader? Director of Field Development, Nader Kazan, to hear more about why we're growing as fast as we are, but more importantly, where we're going in the next few years, because that's where the opportunity is for you. I mean, we paid out over 100 million, probably over 150 million dollars in commissions to average people, just like you guys. In fact, today was another big payday. I think we paid out another like $5 million or something just in monthly commissions. Yeah, the first Thursday of every month is a big one, and then every Thursday of every month is our weekly commissions. And so, very generous compensation plan without having to mark up products. No product purchase requirement in Live Good, and still we've got over 30% of our affiliates in profit every single month. But for those of you guys who don't know Nodder, I mean, this guy has done everything in the network marketing industry, built businesses, been an affiliate, built big organizations, consulted, owned companies, launched products. But more importantly than all of that, I mean, this guy is all about helping the little guy win. He wants to see you guys make money. He wants to see you guys succeed. He answers his phone. He responds to emails. He is all about helping you guys. I mean, this guy is on like 10 Zooms every single day with different organizations and Live Good all over the world. And he loves every minute of it. But you know, more than all that stuff. Well, no, that's more important than this. But I mean, he knows what he's talking about. He knows business. He knows network marketing. He knows supplements, and he knows how to help you guys make money. So with that, our director of field development, Nodder Kazan, how's it going, brother?
Hey, man. Thank you so much, Ben, for the kind words. I was a couple of minutes late. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy just blew my mind away right now. See, I got to give him back a little bit because we're going to talk about the timing. Ladies and gentlemen, I had the honor and privilege of signing Ben up actually in a side hustle that my wife and I were involved with about 26 years ago. I watched him build organizations, keeping just an amazing integrity in everything he did. And about 6 or 7 years ago, he's probably going to share it with you when he walked away from the world of network marketing. It made sense to me because I've known him, but it broke a lot of hearts. So thankful for him to come back to the world of home-based business and supplementation. So thankful for him to bring in Ryan and Lisa that create the most amazing products for their family. And now because of Ben and over 2 million pioneers, we're able to change the world, helping people to get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way. So Ben, thank you for the kind words, but I just want to give it back to you a little bit, brother. I want to thank you for everything. Ladies and gentlemen, as Ben shared with you, my name is Nodder Kazan. My job is to share with you the importance of timing. Timing is extremely important. In the world of real estate, it's all about location, location, location. What we're going to talk about right now in the world of business, it's all about timing, timing, timing. Let's see what happened in our beautiful planet just a few short years ago. Everybody got locked up. One of the things that did, it made people wiser shoppers. Like Ben shared, it made people start asking questions that, hey, just because I'm paying $70 for the product, but it doesn't tell me what's in it, what's up with that? Another thing that happened is that help with changing people's buying habits. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see what's going on in the world. For the people, there are 1.5, 1.6 million of our members that are worldwide. You all heard of a little company called Amazon. Amazon started with books, and now they have over 225 million Prime members that is paying Amazon $14.95 a month or whatever it is, depending on your region. So if you end up paying $70 for a product that costs $5 or $6 to make, you get free shipping out of it. Let's talk about another company that about 500,000 of our members in USA are more familiar with. Company called Costco. Actually, Ben and I, when we used to talk about this model about 10 years ago, we used to call it the Costco model. Costco is a club membership in the United States of America, ladies and gentlemen. Over 110 million people in USA are paying Costco. I believe it's $12.95 a month. So if they want to save money on milk, they have to buy 2 gallons. If they want to save money on ketchup or mustard, they got to buy 2 kilos of it. But guess what? People are doing it. Why? Again, because people are walking away from overspending and they're looking for value, and that's where Live Good comes in. Ladies and gentlemen, let's look at the supplementation world. Over $200 billion a year industry. Let's look at what's happening in the side hustle industry. Over $300 billion a year industry. Look at the subscription industry. You got 100 million people at Costco. You got 225 million people on Amazon. Hundreds of millions of people have gone through the subscription. You put all that together, you got a perfect storm called Live Good, because the days of overpaying for nutritional products, so maybe 1 or 2 people on top of the compensation plan will get paid on it, is over. Back to you, Ben.
Boom. That was, yeah. I hope you guys heard what Nodder said right there at the end. The days of overpaying for nutritional supplements, so maybe a few people at the top of a compensation plan can get paid, are over. It's not working anymore. That model, quite honestly, is done. Buying habits have shifted. That's why we see more companies going out of business today, like way more than launching. And at the same time, this is kind of well, not just kind of, this is a super cool thing to think about, is that we launched Live Good about 3.5 years ago, December 2022, right? Yeah. Since then, speaking of Amazon, it took Amazon 2 years to get their first 1 million members, and they spent tens of millions, if not $100 million to do it. 2 years to get their first million members. We did it in 13 months, almost half the time as Amazon, one of the biggest companies in the world. We're just getting started. But what's more powerful than that, where was I going with this, Nodder?
How
What?
quickly?
Yeah,
How quickly
yeah,
we went
no,
from the
it
numbers.
came back to me. It's just the network marketing industry, how it's struggling. And so, you know, you see, oh, that's where I was going. No competition. So then 3.5 years ago, we launched Live Good. And since then, I mean, from day one, we've absolutely exploded. People see it. It's not hard to see value. It's not hard to see quality. Highest quality products, lowest prices. Once you get that and really truly understand it and see that it's real, we show all those third-party testing results. We show the certificates of analysis. Like Nodder said, you know, companies don't tell you what's in the product. They just have a list of ingredients. Even this product, $99 for AG1, they don't even tell you how much of any ingredient is in the product, and it's not even organic. We show every single amount of every single ingredient in every single one of our products. Use only the highest quality premium ingredients, and sell them for just a few dollars above cost. So people can get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way. But where I'm going with this is this. In 3.5 years, nobody, no other company in the world, in the supplement space, has tried to compete with this model, tried to sell high quality products at low prices, even after seeing 2 million of their customers and members leave those brands to come to Live Good. They see what works. They know clearly, based on their numbers and their volume dropping, their customers leaving, their sales going down, that the old way doesn't work anymore. People are no longer willing to overpay for a low quality product, especially as Nodder said, as they can compare prices. They can look on Amazon, they can look on the internet and find a higher quality product 100% of the time for half the price. And now with Live Good, they can find a much better product for about a quarter of the price. And even seeing that, even recognizing that, it is not hard to see what's working right now when 2 million people go to one company and leave all these other companies and every other company's going down. It's not hard to see what's working and what's not working. And even recognizing that, because it used to be, Nodder, I mean, you'd see an ingredient. You hear about acai berry, goji berry, mango berry, whatever. And they build a whole company around, they make a product, put some of that in it, and try to build a company around it. Like, yeah. And now, you see what's working and nobody is challenging us because companies don't know how to operate on small margins. I mean, when this costs us $15, all said and done, into our warehouse, and we're selling it for $19.95, companies don't know how to operate on $3-4 margins on high quality supplements. We do. We've had experience in the network marketing industry, run some of the most successful companies ever, paid out hundreds of millions of dollars, if not over $1 billion over the course of the last 25 years in commissions. We know how to keep it lean. We know how to manage our overhead. We are 100% debt free, millions of dollars in inventory, paying out commissions on time, every time. And with 2 million members, even with paying out the most generous compensation plan in the industry, over 85% of the membership money that's coming in gets paid out in commissions. But when you've got 2 million members, even making $1 on each one of them after everything is enough to run a company successfully. And I think that's important. I think it's important to know that the company is going to be around, because a company that's not profitable, that's not making money, that maybe gets money from investors, that maybe goes into debt, any of that kind of stuff, if you have to rely on that, like, that's why those companies are going out of business. If a company's not profitable, it's not going to be around. So it's very important to be profitable. I think a lot of companies, a lot of people, a lot of leaders, a lot of business owners just don't know how to run a profitable company on $3 or $4 margins, because you need a lot of members. You need a lot of customers to make it profitable. We recognize that, and we believed that they would come. You do it right, do the right thing, give people what they want, which is true, honest value, transparency, honesty, and good things happen. And so it's really cool to see that. And again, it's that I want to point that out, that lack of competition, that competitive advantage, if you will, is really, from a business perspective, from an income perspective, compensation plan, making money, which is, I know why a lot of you guys are on this call today. We're going to talk about products too, but the compensation plan, when you guys understand that there's no competition, that gives you a huge advantage to go out there and really crush it. Because 2 million members is huge. Never been done before in the history of the network marketing industry. But at the same time, guys, I mean, 2 million is a tiny, tiny number compared to where we're going to be in the next few years. I mean, they say over 60% of people are already taking a nutritional supplement. That's over 5 billion people worldwide. There's over 160 million people just in the network marketing industry. Again, billions of people buying nutritional supplements already. We have 2 million. Like, it is not even a, whatever you want to call it, what, a friggin' a pebble in a parking lot. I don't know what you want to call it.
Pebble in a parking lot.
Sliver in a, I don't know, in the yard.
Love it.
It's a tiny, tiny number. And that's why, you know, over the next few years, to think that we're not going to be at 10 million, 20 million, 50 million members is just like, unless something crazy happens, that's where we're headed. And so you've got an opportunity not only to get in before all of that activity, not to mention all of those people, the only place for them to go, as we talk about the compensation plan, is under the ones who are already in there. But it just gives you a huge advantage to be the one to tell people and really to set yourself up to generate some very significant long-term and true long-term residual income that really has been, what's the word I'm looking for? Just unattainable, I guess, just a pipe dream and not realistic thing in the network marketing industry. You see companies, you know, they'll have a 2, 3, 4 year run and then go the opposite direction. And these, you know, even the leaders, the people at the top of the comp plan that Nader talked about, that get rich off everybody else, you know, they'll make money for a few months, maybe a year or two, and then it goes away. And then they have to do it all over again. Here, this isn't going away. High quality, low price, true value, honesty, transparency, quality is not going to get old. That's not going away. That's why this will be here in 20 years, 50 years, 100 years from now. People will still need supplements and they will still be able to get the highest quality supplements at the lowest prices at Live Good. There would be no reason to go anywhere else. We've already got about 50 products, launching new ones about every month. And just continuing to give people true value and amazing products that are changing lives. So let me talk about a couple products here real quick, and then we'll go out to our product team. But this is something, because we've got everything from basic, fundamental, foundational, essential products that everyone should be taking every single day, to cooler stuff that really is just as powerful and can change lives, like our Himalayan Shilajit and organic sea moss. Great for cholesterol support, nervous system support, hormone support. That's the word I'm looking for. Plus, it has over 100 of the 106 trace minerals that we're not getting out of our daily diets, all for just $14.95. Like, this is an amazing product. Our black seed oil, called the remedy for everything but death. I mean, we could build an entire company around this product alone. We just launched our NAD strips. Great for cellular growth, cellular function, concentration, focus. I mean, this is just an amazing, amazing product. By the way, Dr. Ryan, I've been using it before my workouts and crushing it. This is our other dissolving strip, our methylene blue, best brain boosting supplement on the planet, and trending big time right now, because when you understand the long-term benefits and the long-term stuff that happens to your brain as a lot of people get older and you want to protect against it, there's nothing like our methylene blue. Again, something we could build a whole company around. But the coolest thing is that our best-selling, I mean, all those are some of our best sellers as well, but this is our best-selling product, our Ultra Magnesium Complex, something so simple, so basic, so fundamental that everybody should be taking every single day. And being our best-selling product, pretty much everybody is buying this every single month, as they should. Magnesium literally plays a role in every single thing our bodies do. Over 300 chemical reactions depend on magnesium to function correctly. And most of us are not getting enough out of our daily diet. So if you have cramps, if you've got migraines, if you've got digestive issues, sleep issues, if something's not working in your body, there's a very good chance it's because you're not getting enough magnesium. So simple, so basic, so crucial, so important for everything that our bodies do. And again, most people are not getting enough. This is our Ultra Magnesium Complex, just $9.95, less than $10 for something that everybody needs. So again, like, this is a no-brainer. Every single one of you guys, if you don't hear anything else I say today, buy some magnesium. Get this, take it for 30 days. And if stuff isn't working, if you don't notice a difference, we have a 90-day empty bottle money back guarantee. Send back the empty bottle. We'll gladly give you your $9.95 back. This product can change your life, and it can solve a lot of issues that a lot of people have that they don't even know why they have, and it's just because they're not getting enough magnesium. Another one, very similar, is our vitamin D3 with K2. Protect that immune system, protect your bones, protect your joints, protect your heart. I mean, this has so many benefits as well. Just do your research on vitamin D, and most of us are not getting enough. It is such an important vitamin that everybody needs, and most of us don't have. Just less than 10 bucks. Also, and our multivitamin comes in men's or women's. This is our men's. You got to bridge those nutritional gaps. We're not getting everything we need out of our daily diets. You can get all three of these products. We call this our Daily Essentials Pack for just $29.95. Less than $1 a day. Most companies, you'd be paying like 60 bucks for each one. Here you get all three for $29.95. Not each, all together. All three of these for less than $1 a day. Just a super no-brainer. Another reason we're growing so fast, because and here's another thing, I'll stop talking. So most companies make products for one reason. I mean, you're not selling a product for 99 bucks to help people get healthy. You're selling a product for 99 bucks to make money. We're completely the opposite. We don't make these products to try to sell these products and see how much money we can make. We make these products to take these products to get healthy and to help people actually genuinely, honestly get healthy, stay healthy, and do it in an affordable way. Not just throw some ingredients in a bag or a bottle and see how many we could sell. That's not what we're all about. And that's why as you meet Dr. Ryan here in a minute, you'll see how he formulates nothing harmful in any of our products. All the good stuff, none of the bad stuff, only premium stuff, because we take these products. So with that, let's go go into my introduction here. We're going to go out to Lisa Goodkin, our Director of Product Education. And I want to, as I introduce her, as I'm kind of where I'm leading here right now, we take these products, and that's very different. Like, does anyone know who invented AG1? And if that guy, girl, person, is even using this product, even dares put this product in their body? Same with this one. Did you know that people just got salmonella from this product that they claim is third-party tested? If they tested it, they would catch that there was salmonella in this product. All these products, most companies, you don't even know who's behind it, who made it, if they're just making it to sell it, or if they're actually using the product. And on top of that, some of these brands, like in the network marketing industry, you see companies selling supplements, and I'm not trying to bash any owners, but you look at the owners and you can tell they're not healthy. 70% of people in just the United States, maybe it's more than that, are overweight or obese. And you see some company owners, it's like, either your products don't work or you're not taking them. Which one is it? Either one doesn't work. And then, you look at Dr. Ryan and Lisa, and they are very health conscious. They're very focused on what goes in their body, what stays out of their body. They don't just use these products. I mean, they use all these products because they work, because they're healthy, because they get results. So with that, let's go out to our Director of Product Education, Lisa Goodkin.
All right. Hello. Thank you. Sorry, I was trying to check something that I wanted to talk about today. Feeding off of Ben and our transparency and what makes us very different, what makes us stand out. So I'm going to lead with that and dig in a little more. But for example, we all know our price. Or if you don't and you haven't looked at our website, our prices are very reasonable. They're just about cost. And I went through, so Ben just talked about the Daily Essentials Pack. My favorite pack is the Foundational 5. Reason being is it's something that every single person in this entire world should be on. And that's not just me saying this. I actually had an affiliate send me a YouTube video or a podcast from a doctor that I love, Rhonda Kirkpatrick. And she was saying in the video, they had asked her, what are your top 5 supplements? And she went through and she said a multivitamin. She said 4,000 international units of vitamin D, which if you notice, ours is 2,000 international units, but because everybody needs to dose independently and dose based on their blood work. But we give you 60 capsules, right? So that way, if you need to take more, you still get a 30-day supply. Magnesium, and she specifically said magnesium glycinate, which is our dominant form. in our multivitamin, I mean, in our magnesium, excuse me. She said an omega. So that's our factor 4. And our factor 4 is not just an omega product. It has your full serving of omega 3s, but it also has CoQ10, garlic, turmeric or curcumin, and black pepper to help with the absorption. And then we also have our probiotic gut support. And these were all things that she recommended. She also said creatine, which I really do feel is very important, and we do have. But what I'm getting at is our foundational 5-pack. It is so important for everybody to be on. So I went through and I priced out. I'm not going to name this company. It's a high end company. If I'm looking for a product that we don't carry, like I would go to them. But I priced out everything that's in our foundational 5. And again, everything's a little bit different because again, I pulled their omega. They don't have a factor 4. There's nothing like it on the market, right? It is very unique. But I just pulled their omega. But those 5 products together were $176. And if I'm telling you that every single person in this world needs to be on this every day of their life, so that's $176 every month. And that's just for those 5. That doesn't leave you much wiggle room, right, to take anything else or adding creatine or something else you desire. Our foundational 5-pack, if you are a member, is $59.95. That is a huge difference, right? And to be a member, you're just paying $9.95 a month. So if you want to say that's okay, $69.95. It's still it's over $100 less a month to get those 5. Leaves you a lot of wiggle room to perfect and add on to your stack. And what do I mean by stack is I always tell you guys, let me know or take a health questionnaire, right? And if you want to further refine it, reach out to me and I will help you build upon that stack based upon your goals, right? If you have something going on with your bones, osteoporosis, osteopenia, whatever it may be, we're going to stack on our Osteo Complete. Your focus really is on muscle health and everybody's focus should be on muscle health, but that's another story. But you want to, perfect things. We want to add on our essential aminos, our protein powders, our creatine. Creatine is not just for muscle, guys. Remember that. But it gives you room to do that. And I was looking on the website of this company, and while they do talk about their testing, they do not leave it on the website. Now, I've never reached out personally to this company to ask for their results, but I have other companies when somebody was asking me questions about it, and they just said their results are not for public, or it's for in the company only. So, which it always should raise a little bit of a red flag because you're purchasing something as a consumer that you are putting in your body. You have a right to know more about that product. And that's where another big thing of transparency is for us is we want to put it up there. We want to let you know. You ask us questions that maybe we don't have something on there. We work hard to dig deeper, reaching out to the suppliers and working with our manufacturer to find out those answers for you. It's a very nice relationship that we have with our customers and affiliates and our members, right? Because it's very important to us, the transparency. And like Ben was saying too, here we are behind the products. We fully take the products. We actually choose to formulate things based on what we need selfishly, but that's how it all began. And it's also marketing is a very confusing thing. Look, I fall into it all the time. And it's actually really funny lately. We're gearing up for a trip and Ryan all these things have been coming to the door, packages. And I'm like, what are these shoes? And he's like, Instagram got me again. So, he's looking for a specific water shoe, but the advertising is out there. And how many times he sent something back because like, oh my God, this is awful. Well, what I'm getting at is marketing can be very misleading. And a lot of times that happens in the supplement industry because it's over promising things. It sounds like this $1 million supplement for $100 and all you have to do is take this and you're living forever. That's not going to happen. No supplement is going to be magic and do the trick for everything, right? It's a combination of multiple supplements. I know it sucks to have to take a big handful of things, but it's not the end of the world. It's actually very easy. You just got to get in the habit of doing it and be consistent. Harder things, right, might be eating healthy, moving your body every day, working on your stress, working on your sleep, socializing. All these things are very important for like health and longevity. But again, supplementation, very easy to do. So we are behind it. We are not just getting paid to say we're taking the supplements and talk about it. I remember it's probably a year ago, somebody reached out saying that someone was saying that Ryan and I are just here to market and talk about the products, but we have nothing else to do with it. It's kind of funny when things go around. I mean, it gave me a little, it made me chuckle, because I don't know where some of this information comes from. But again, we're true to what it is. We're not going to tell you something is magic. We're going to tell you what it is. When I talk about the foundational 5-pack, I'm serious where it's necessary for everybody to be on it. It's not fancy. It's not some sexy supplement pack, but it's real and it's honest. And again, we stack on. Check out our products, guys. We have so many products, and we just continue to add. We talk about Dr. Ryan will talk about products tomorrow on the call. About what's up and coming, what's close to being launched. But again, we're always going to kind of continue to evolve and grow as we grow. And that's with our affiliates help as well. We also do Monday trainings. You do not have to be there live. If you are live, we do answer questions live. But regardless, these training topics are always on our YouTube channel. So we encourage you to always tune in. And it's actually funny. I met with a client for coffee yesterday, an old client of mine. And he was saying, I get the notice for all your videos. He's like, but I just don't have the time, or he has time. He doesn't want to sit there for 30 minutes and watch a video call. I'm like, you don't have to watch us. We are not showing you anything special. We might have the products in front of us. The content is what you hear, right? The education is what you're listening to. So I told him, I said, put it in your car while you're driving, when you're walking your dog, put your headphones in, and that's how you learn, and then spread it, share it. But yeah, so please join us Mondays, or just watch the recordings. My goal is to always help educate you and help you guys learn more. Education is key, and together we can improve upon your health span, which is making sure your health span meets your lifespan, which is how long you live in a healthy state. That's the goal for everybody. But yeah, back to you, Ben.
Awesome. Love it. So yeah, real quick, our foundational 5-pack is one of our best sellers for very good reason. It includes the 3 I talked about, our daily essentials pack, plus our probiotic gut support. Our gut is like our second brain, controls all the organs. Keep your gut healthy. Your whole body works better. That is included. This is powerful, powerful product, as well as our one and only anti-inflammatory factor 4, the only anti-inflammatory product on the planet that has fish oil, curcumin, CoQ10, and garlic all in one product. You literally have to buy 2, 3, or 4 different products to get everything you get in one bottle of Factor 4. Inflammation is the root cause of every sickness and disease. You get that under control, going to be a lot healthier. So these 2 plus the 3 I talked about, magnesium, vitamin D, and multivitamin, all 5, foundational 5 for just $59.95. Guys, $60. Less than $2 a day for this. I mean, this bundle that in most companies, you get one low quality, not clean, not healthy product that you don't even know what's in it. They just list a bunch of ingredients, don't tell you how much of anything is there, or you get 5 of the highest quality products on the planet that could genuinely change your life. That's the Live Good difference. All right, with that, let's go out to the guy that makes all of these amazing products. And I'll tell you what, when he formulates, he puts a lot of time, effort, energy, research into every single ingredient, not just what it does, but where it comes from. Like, this guy researches different farms, different sources of all of these ingredients. So we use only the highest quality, premium, USDA certified organic ingredients when possible. He knows how they blend with and just make sure they're sustainable. So every batch, every product is the same today as it was last year, as it will be next year. And again, these products he's making these products to use these products to get healthy, because none of us, here's the thing, when it comes to the marketing side, I'll turn it over to Ryan here in a second. We want you guys to genuinely be able to know that when you're talking about these products, they are the highest quality on the planet. Because quite honestly, if there were better products out there, I'd be buying the best ones. Dr. Ryan would be buying the best ones. There is not a higher quality product of any one of these products, any one of these categories out there in the world than what we have. And that's what we're doing. Highest quality, lowest price, full transparency every single day. And that's why 2 million people have made the switch. So with that, and again, only the good stuff, just as importantly as putting the good stuff in is keeping the bad stuff out. Because a lot of these brands, just because you have some good spirulina and some other ingredients in there, when you've got unhealthy stuff that's grown in chemicals, pesticides, packed with toxins, it really offsets the good. And that's why most supplements out there, as I mentioned earlier in the call, actually hurt you, do more damage to your body than they do good. In other words, it's not even worth taking. You're hurting your body. You're wasting your money, hurting your body, and putting bad stuff in when when supplements should be helping you. And that's, it's another way we're changing the game. So with that, Dr. Ryan, our director of product development, take it away.
Awesome, buddy. Thank you so much, man. And Lisa was saying something about some physician doctor that is recommending, we get that a lot. Doctors were never trained in nutrition. They were never trained in it. Diet, like they honestly have no idea what it means to be looking at proteins and fats and carbohydrates. They just were not trained in it. That's most of the medical system is that way. But just like everything else that Nader and Ben have talked about, there's a shift. There's a shift in buying habits. There's a shift in lifestyle habits. And now there's this massive shift in like prescribing. I'll call it prescribing habits, but it's recommendations, right? Because they're not prescriptions. But most physicians now are making recommendations to use certain supplements. Of course, some are a little bit more like narrow focused on things like vitamin D or magnesium, but some are more like kind of broadly recommending, the daily essentials pack, which is our multivitamin, vitamin D3, magnesium. But then they'll start saying, hey, omega-3 fatty acids for sure. Like that's been a cornerstone of therapy for a long time. So fish oil is really important. That's why our factor 4 is between that and magnesium, the number 1 and 2 bestseller. But then you'll hear a lot of these healthcare providers saying, hey, we've got to focus on nutrient density. We've got to focus on getting you the best possible nutrients. How do we do that? That's your organic super reds and your organic super greens. And darn it, Ben, I'm sorry. I don't have products in front of me because they're in my other room where I used to do the Zooms. But so they're saying they're making these recommendations for the nutrients because they know that people aren't getting them from food. Okay, it's one thing to say the food doesn't have the nutrients. That's fine. But really what it is a lot of people just are eating food on the go. And the ultra processed foods in the bags and the containers and the to-go foods from they're calorie rich, right? They're nutrient poor. They don't have a lot of nutrients. So what ends up happening is these nutrient deficiencies pop up and show up, and people don't necessarily recognize them very easily. And physicians haven't been able to recognize them easily either. So they typically throw medication at it. Can you believe that? A lot of times the medication is getting thrown out of nutrient deficiency. That's a fact. And you'd be surprised how powerful certain supplements are to help with some of these most common things that are prescribed meds for, like heart health. Magnesium is used in the hospital for, if there's a pregnant woman goes in the hospital with preeclampsia or high blood pressure, they're using magnesium. Magnesium's definitely involved in heart function. It's very beneficial for heart function. And people are very quick to not look at magnesium as a way to help their heart. And so that's one main example. Fish oil is another, right? Vitamin D3 with all the benefits, especially coming through COVID and the way that the studies started to reinforce the importance of vitamin D3, not only just for bone health, which we've known about, but for all these other things like immune support, energy, metabolism, sleep. It's just incredible, because it's a hormone. Vitamin D gets converted to a hormone. But Ben's right on the money, man. Like you start talking about the quality of a supplement. How do you formulate and make sure that something is of high quality? Well, just as important as picking the right proper material, the ingredient, like as an example, vitamin D3. Well, there's a vitamin D2 too, right? You know that there's a D2. You don't want D2, you want D3. And there's a lot of reasons why. But sometimes the D2 somehow gets in there. Maybe it's the cheaper form. We choose D3. But just as important as what you pick as your main ingredient or what you're trying to accomplish is what you leave out, right? And that's what a lot of brands get wrong. And that's the thing where the consumer hasn't been super wise about it. They haven't been real sharp in that area. Now things are changing because all of a sudden they're realizing, especially right now in America with the new administration and the movement towards healthier, cleaner food. Now people are going, oh my God, I had no idea that some of these ingredients could actually cause more problems for me. And that's the truth that we've seen that. So There's a lot of examples of that: synthetic dyes, synthetic flavoring, synthetic, just artificial ingredients in general, which we have never used. We'll never use it. You'll never see it in any one of our products. But then there's the option, there's the other thing where you're buying an organic product like a Reds or a Super Reds or a Super Greens. Well, you want to make sure that product's not contaminated. So we do extra testing. We do glyphosate testing. We do heavy metal testing. These are things that occur in the environment. Well, glyphosate actually doesn't occur. It's sprayed on, unfortunately. And it stays around a long, long time. So you want to be careful, guys. I guess the moral of the story is that, sourcing and formulating is not just a check of the box. It requires a thorough research and understanding of what makes a product, good to great. The dosing is important, but really it's the quality of the material, the selection of the ingredient. And then I think, honestly, right up there, just as important is the transparency. I think making sure that you guys know why it's important and documenting that and providing that for you. So having access to the certificate of analysis, all the extra glyphosate or heavy metal testing, or even the ORAC values that we do on our Reds and our Greens. I keep using those today for some reason. But that's the point. And we do that across all of our products. It's very important. And I think that will become more important to the consumer over time. I think it's obviously catching on now, and I'm glad we're ahead of it. I think we're setting a lot of trends. We're definitely revolutionizing a lot of aspects, especially in the MLM business, but really in the supplement world. So, guys, we're super proud of all of that, and there's a whole lot more to come. We're just getting started. Back to you, Ben.
Yeah, awesome. And I love our Super Reds. Oh, I've got two.
Yeah,
Super
do you have it
Greens
there?
here. What?
Do you have it there? All right, perfect.
I have it right here. Super Reds, best product. Actually, I'm going to tell you a quick story about this product, just because I noticed this morning on my mountain bike ride. So I'm 50 years old, and the formula to figure out what your max heart rate should be, you could Google this. Don't just blindly believe anything you hear. Is 220 minus your age. So basically 220 minus 50 is 170. So my max heart rate should be about 170 as a 50-year-old dude. On my mountain bike ride this morning, I hit 187, which I'm stoked about. And I truly attribute it to the Super Reds because it opens up those blood vessels, carries the blood and nutrients, helps with that circulation, allows me to get that kind of higher output, higher red line. And basically what that tells me is that I have the heart of a 33-year-old, 17 extra beats per minute, 17 years. So basically, and it's crazy. So I've been taking this product since we launched it like 3.5 years ago. And somehow it's like my heart, I'm getting older, my heart is getting younger, and I'm able to have more output, keep my heart rate going, and cranking and pumping and hold it up there. I mean, I held threshold for like 24 minutes, which is over, I think it's over 168 or something on my Strava thing. If you guys use Strava, my heart rate monitor. Yeah, so I was pretty stoked about it. Do you think that Super Reds attributed is playing a role in that?
First of all, it's your top physical condition, which is a big reason for that is the way you take care of yourself, Ben, being in top physical condition. But of course, Super Reds is so beneficial for delivering oxygen where you need it most.
Yeah, it was really cool. Like I've been pushing 181, 182. I get up to 183, 184 on occasion, but I hit 187 this morning and crushed my ride. It was really cool. So yeah, I was just thinking about that. But yes, this is an amazing product. I mean, heart disease is the #1 killer in the world. This is the best cardiovascular health product ever created. Amazing for circulation, releasing that nitric oxide, opening up the blood vessels. Also great for brain health. Also great for sexual health. Also great for energy. Just so many benefits. USDA certified organic. This stuff is amazing in just $19.95. Guys, just another awesome product. I mean, again, we could build a whole company around any one of these individual products and absolutely crush it. Nobody has a Reds product anywhere near as awesome as this. And on top of that, it tastes great too. I actually mix it with, I'll talk about this tomorrow, but I stopped drinking my creatine with I mix it with my E3. Anyway, I'm drinking my creatine right now with my greens and collagen mix instead of doing it in the morning before my workout. But we can talk about that tomorrow. So let's talk about the money. I know a lot of you guys are on this call to learn about the opportunity, the compensation plan, how to earn income in the fastest growing company in the network marketing industry, in the history of the network marketing industry. And our compensation plan is the most generous in the world on just a $9.95 a month program. We don't mark up these products like every other company does to pay out big commissions on the products. Instead, we keep these products as close to cost as possible. We don't pay out the commissions on the products so that we can help you guys, help people get healthy, stay healthy, and do it in an affordable way. Instead, we pay out the commissions on our membership, on our $9.95 a month membership. And with that, again, we're paying out about 85% of that money coming in out to you guys. And that's why even on a $9.95 a month program, we're paying out more money than most companies out there that are charging 40, 50, 60, 100 bucks a month. And that's why we've got more people making money here than any other company in the industry. But really what it comes down to is duplication. I'll talk about that in a minute. But if you are a pre-enrollee in LiveGood, you've seen thousands of people join this company as members this week and every week. At midnight tonight, every Thursday is our cutoff day. Midnight tonight, everyone who becomes a member then gets placed in our matrix in the order that they joined. The matrix is a 2x15. That means everyone has 2 frontline positions. Once those 2 spots are filled, whether you introduce people that fell there or they fell from someone else, anyone who goes under you, you will get paid on. And the only place for everyone else to go is under the ones who are already in there. So even one person who falls under you and builds a team could be making you 50 bucks a month, a few $100s a month, maybe $1,000 a month. And if you want to make even more, and that's without enrolling anyone, if you want to make more money and generate, I mean, we've got people making $3,000 a month, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 a month on a little $10 a month program, which is awesome. But what's more exciting is how many people we have making 100 bucks a month, 300 bucks a month, 500 bucks a month. That's what most companies in the network marketing industry don't have. Yeah, they got a few people making a lot of money at the top, and then they've got literally nobody else making money. And LiveGood, over 30% of our affiliates are in profit because of the duplication. In other words, because people can do it. That means we've got so many people here who have never been able to enroll a single person, sell a single product in multiple different businesses, and now able to achieve our bronze rank, enroll 2 people, usually their first week, because it's easy. You don't have to sell an overpriced product that you don't even know what's in it. You're telling people about the highest quality supplements in the world at the lowest prices. Don't have to go crazy. Don't have to recruit 1 million people. Just find 2 people, and that duplication is what's driving this to, again, be the fastest growing company in the industry, because it doesn't happen if no one could do it. And that's what makes, so I mean, it doesn't matter what the compensation plan is if nobody could do it. When you've got an easy company that makes sense, that has value, and you've got the most generous compensation plan on top of it, it is just a winning formula. That's why we continue to be the fastest growing company in the industry. And at the same time, guys, again, we've got less than 2 or just over 2 million people in this company in 3.5 years. I mean, this is about to go to 5 million, 10 million, 20 million members, and you've got an opportunity to position yourself before all of that growth happens. Help introduce those people. We've got a lot of big things in place that you're going to be seeing rolling out in the next few weeks and few months that are going to continue to drive this thing just a whole new level. So all you need to do to lock in your position in LiveGood, go to any of the emails you've gotten from LiveGood, click on the link that says click here to join now. One-time $40 affiliate fee to become an affiliate and earn unlimited income in the compensation plan, and then either $9.95 a month, or if you want to save 20 bucks, get 2 months free, $99.95 for the year to be a member, get a position in the matrix, save money on the highest quality supplements at the lowest prices every single day. So you're looking at $49.95 today, or $139.95 today, affiliate fee of the $99 yearly. That locks in your position. That qualifies you for commissions. That is all you need. But place your product order. Get some of these products. Get your magnesium. Get your daily essentials pack. Get your foundational 5 pack that also includes the factor 4 and probiotic gut support. Check out our super reds, my favorite product, our super greens. Most people are not getting enough greens, fruits and vegetables out of their daily diet. We have so many other amazing products. Our USDA certified organic healthy coffee with brain boosting mushrooms and weight management ingredients. Our creatine, great for muscle growth, recovery, and support. We talked about our Shilajit and black seed oil. We've got our bone support, OsteoComplete, our children's multivitamin gummies, best weight management product ever created, lean, body composition improvement formula, our detox, get rid of those toxins in your body. 2 of the most powerful and delicious protein powders out there in the world. Our collagen, amazing for hair, skin, nails, joints. We got a whole line of skincare products and a lot of other amazing stuff. You can check that all out on the website. Place your product order today. We'll ship it out tomorrow. Make sure you get these products in your hands so you can really see the value, but more importantly, so you can get healthy. I mean, everybody needs magnesium. Most of us are not getting enough. You guys need to order your magnesium today. That's all we got. So lock in your position today. It is only about noon, 1 p.m. out here in Florida. The cutoff time is midnight tonight. So you've got time to lock in your spot now, enroll a few people today, get to that first rank of bronze, your day 1, order your products and get everything in place. Look at the website, learn what you can. Lots of awesome stuff. And I also want to invite you onto we call it our Firestarter Friday call tomorrow. Same time as today, noon. You can find that link in your back office under webinars once you become a member. And on those Friday calls, we talk about, at least Lisa mentioned, announcements. We talk about rank advancements. We talk about some training, some updates, lots of stuff. You get to kind of meet the team and see what we're all about. But those are really exciting, powerful calls. And we invite you guys all on that. You could also invite friends if you want. They're very cool. And that's all we got. And then Mondays, Dr. Ryan and Lisa do a great product training call. You can watch previous calls in your back office, but all the info is on the website. And and we're cranking. So thank you guys so much for joining. Welcome aboard to everyone who joined this week. Welcome aboard if you are joining today, and enjoy those products. Keep sending in those stories. I mean, we get thousands of testimonials every single month, and it really speaks volumes for the quality, or the results people are getting because of the quality of these products and just the lives that we're changing all over the world, both physically and financially. So welcome aboard, lock in your position. We'll see you guys at the top, and we'll see you hopefully tomorrow on our Firestarter Friday call. Thanks for joining, guys. Have an awesome day. See you tomorrow. Welcome
See you all
aboard.
tomorrow. Welcome to the team. Go get your
ya.
juice.